Number 1. Theory is a set of statements devised to explain behavior, event, or phenomenon, especially one that has been repeatedly tested and widely accepted. Number 2. School of thought is a term that refers to a group of beliefs, ideas, and support a specific theory or idea. Number 3. Psychological determinism. This explains the psychological determinants which define behavior of a person. This idea has long been hatched by thinkers who were consumed by belief that it is psychological equivalence that that brought the person to act the way he does. Number 4. Id. It governs by the pleasure principle, represent the unconscious biological drives for pleasure. The eight impulses are not social and must be repressed or adapted so that they may become socially acceptable. Number 5. Ego. This is considered to be the sensible and responsible part of an individual personality and is governed by the reality principle. Number 6. Superego. Conscience principle serve as the moral conscience of an individual. It is structured what values were taught by the parents, the school, and the community, as well as the belief in God. Number 7. Oedipus complex. A stage of development when males begin to have sexual feelings to their mother. Number 8. Electra compress. A stage of development when girls to have sexual feelings to their fathers. Number 9. Latency begin at age 6. Feelings of sexual are impressed until the genital stage begins at puberty. Puberty. This marks the beginning of adult sexuality. Number 10. Fixated person exhibits behavior traits characteristics of those encountered during during infantile sexual development. An infant who does not receive enough oral gratification during the first year of life is likely as an adult engaged in such oral behavior as smoking, drinking, or drug abuse and others. Number 11. Neurosis, a common type of mental disorder used to explain criminal behavior. Number 12. Psychosis. A more serious type of mental disorder which can be organic or functional. Psychotic people lose contact with reality and have been difficulty distinguish reality from fantasy. Number 13. Impulse disorder. An excessive or unreasonable desire to do or have something an irrational or irresistible motive. Example of these are kleptom, kleptomania, pyromania, dipsomania, and others. Number 14 is schizophrenia. It is schizophrenia, also called dementia precox, characterized by distortion or withdrawal from reality, disturbance of thoughts and language, and withdrawal from social contact. Number 15, anxiety. Person may be irritable and have poor concentration and overreacts to things that are annoying. Number 16. Social norms. It is also called the rules of conduct, shared standard of behavior, which in turn required certain expectation of behavior in a given situation. Number 17. Number 17. Number 17. Socialization refers to the learning process by which a person learns and internalizes the way of society so that so that so that he can function and become an active part of society. 18, 18. Number 18, culture refers to the system of values and meaning shared by group of individuals, including the embodiment of those values and meanings in a material object. Number 19, sociological determinism. Sociological factors refers to the things, places, and people with whom we come in contact with and which play a part in determining our action and conduct. Number Number 20, cultural transmission. The concept that conduct norms are passed down from one generation to the next so that they become stable with the boundaries of a culture. Number 21, social bond. This I ties a person as to the institution and process of society according to his, his, his key elements of the social bond include the commitment, attachment, involvement, and the belief. Number 22 is string theory holds that crime is function of the conflict between the goals of people that have and the means they can use to legally obtain them. Number 23, pattern 1. Individuals imitate others in proportion to intensity and frequency of their contact. Uh, Pattern 2, inferiors imitate superiors. And number 25, pattern 3. When two behavior patterns clash, one may take the place other of the other.